The world may see you as someone unshakably strong, a person whose inner resilience glows with such brilliance that it immediately commands attention. It's not a strength that you wear like a mask, nor is it a facade you put on to hide what lies underneath. Instead, it is an inseparable part of your identity, something that radiates from within with every step you take, every word you speak. Those who cross your path recognize your ability to stand firm in your beliefs and decisions, and it leaves a lasting impression. You carry yourself with unwavering conviction, and it creates an invisible boundary, making it clear that manipulation, mind games, or emotional turbulence will never find a home in your life. People are instinctively drawn to your presence. There is something magnetic about your combination of mental toughness and gentle kindness. You possess the rare ability to remain grounded even when everything around you is in chaos. Your sense of calm is not only impressive, it is contagious. Those in your orbit begin to reevaluate their own actions and choices, inspired by the way you handle challenges with grace and clarity. Your strength acts as a mirror, prompting others to question why they ever underestimated you. Once they experience the depth of your character, they understand that it is not circumstantial or temporary, but rather an enduring trait that runs deep within your soul. You don't simply endure life, you thrive in it. Not because everything has been easy, but because you've learned to rise above your trials without letting them define you. The abundance in your life is not measured solely by what you own, but by the richness of your emotional and spiritual landscape. You have reached a point where your self-control, self-respect, and self-love are evident in everything you do. Your emotional maturity allows you to respond, rather than react. You assess situations with clarity, avoid impulsiveness, and make decisions with purpose. This poise, this level of emotional intelligence, sets you apart. In a world where so many are easily shaken, your groundedness is a gift not just to yourself, but to everyone who witnesses it. There is a rare clarity in the way you live. You are purposeful and intentional. When a chapter in your life no longer serves your growth, you close it without looking back. You have cultivated the ability to know when it's time to move on and, more importantly, to act on that knowledge. This doesn't make you cold or detached, it makes you self-aware. It's a reflection of your inner strength, a recognition that your time, your energy, and your peace are sacred and must be protected. The boundaries you set are not walls, but declarations of your worth. And while not everyone understands this, they cannot help but respect it. Your decisiveness, your ability to walk away from what no longer aligns with your values, inspires others to do the same. Yet, even as your light grows brighter, another story quietly unfolds, one filled with regret, reflection, and painful realizations. There is someone who now looks back on the connection you once shared and aches with the weight of what was lost. They remember the moments when they doubted you, questioned your sincerity, or failed to understand the rarity of the love you offered. They spent too long testing boundaries, too long battling their own fears and insecurities, and in doing so, pushed you away. Now, they are left to confront the harsh truth that their hesitations, their inability to fully appreciate you, led to the slow unraveling of something truly special. From their current vantage point, they now see that every time they dismissed your truth, every moment they failed to meet your loyalty with their own, contributed to a growing distance. And now, with the clarity that only hindsight can bring, they are filled with a profound sense of loss. What they once perceived as stubbornness or coldness, they now recognize as unwavering strength, a depth of character so rare it cannot be duplicated. They remember the moments they let their doubts take control, moments when they labeled you unfairly, when they used cruel words as shields to protect themselves from their own inadequacy. Looking back, they understand now that those accusations were not reflections of you, but projections of their own inner turmoil. The fear they carried manifested as judgment, and instead of meeting your authenticity with gratitude, they met it with suspicion. That awareness now haunts them, echoing in their thoughts like a song they can't turn off. The weight of their choices bears down on them. Every memory of you, every moment you shared, is now wrapped in bittersweetness. They wish more than anything that they could go back and do things differently, that they could love you better, with more presence, more understanding. But time, as it always does, moves forward, and some chances once missed may never return. Your life has continued on, shaped by the lessons and pain of the past. You've walked the difficult path of self-discovery and empowerment. You've learned how to set healthy boundaries, how to protect your peace, and most importantly, how to remain true to who you are, even when the world tried to shake that truth. Your emotional strength and clarity have become your greatest tools. While others may falter under pressure or fail to understand your journey, you continue moving forward undeterred. To those who now finally see your worth, you are nothing short of extraordinary. And for the one who once doubted you, that realization cuts deeply. They now carry a burden, a heavy awareness that what they lost may never be recovered. And so I must confess my own truth in all of this. With a heart heavy with guilt, I admit that I too played a role in your sorrow. I see now the countless ways I could have done better. I should have listened more, cared deeper, and acted with more compassion. I am sorry that I did not become the person you needed me to be when you needed me the most. I see the cracks my actions left behind, the damage done, and it breaks my heart. Since we went our separate ways, I have been on my own journey of healing and reckoning. The time apart from you stripped away every illusion I had about myself and about what we were. I used to think I was invincible, that you would always be there, waiting, forgiving. I took your kindness for granted. I was blind to your pain. I ignored your needs while basking in your patience, and now I see how ungrateful that was. I am not the same person anymore. That season of self-reflection, however painful, has been necessary. I have spent days and nights reliving our moments, not to wallow, but to understand. I've studied my own behavior, confronted my mistakes, and begun the hard work of changing them. This isn't about winning you back with grand promises. This is about becoming someone who can love in the way you deserve. From the bottom of my heart, I offer my sincerest apology. I regret the times I failed you, the moments I chose pride over presence, silence over sincerity. I am doing everything in my power to grow into the person I should have been all along. Not for appearance, but for truth. Not to manipulate, but to heal. I still love you. That love has not faded with time. If anything, it has grown more rooted, more resilient, more understanding. I am fully aware that you owe me nothing, that forgiveness cannot be demanded. But I hope in time you may feel my sincerity, not through words, but through consistent action. I imagine what life could be like if we tried again, not as the people we once were, but as who we are becoming. I want to be someone who lifts you up, who supports you through the quiet moments and the chaotic ones. I want to be someone you can trust, lean on, and feel safe with. I am prepared to rebuild your trust, brick by brick, no matter how long it takes. Because you, and what we shared, are worth every ounce of that effort. Every day without you feels like I'm walking through fog, waiting for a break in the clouds. The silence between us is deafening. I hesitate to reach out, unsure if it's too late, unsure if you would even want to hear from me. Still, I carry the hope that maybe, just maybe, we are not done. You are in my thoughts constantly. Songs remind me of you. Places echo your laughter. Even when I try to focus on something else, my heart always returns to you. I wish I could tell you how deeply I regret not holding you tighter, not fighting harder. No matter where your heart is now, I will continue to work on myself. I will grow into someone who is not only better for you, but better for myself. And if the time ever comes when you are willing to give me another chance, I will be ready, with honesty, with compassion, and with a love that no longer takes you for granted. Until then, I carry your memory with me, honoring you in silence, in reflection, and in every effort I make to become the person worthy of your love.